thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. From town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been.
Welcome aboard. You join me here, folks, on what is your big Premier League weekend of Realltom football, because we've got two, maybe even three massive, mouth-watering fixtures across this Premier League game week 28. And we'll preview it all in just a second's time. But to begin, your big weekend on Realltom football and in the Premier League, it is Wolves against Aston Villa. Welcome aboard, and you join me here for this massive Premier League weekend, folks. And it starts with Wolves against Aston Villa live in the Premier League. If you do watch on the replay, please do make sure you are leaving a like on the stream and hitting that subscribe button if you're new. And thank you very much indeed, folks, to everybody's choice here today. Kickoff is on your way at 8 o'clock in the Premier League for Wolves against Aston Villa. And I mentioned that word mouth-watering. Well, yes, people, just thinking about some of the games that we're going to watch this weekend, my mouth is watering because there are some humongous games. And it starts with probably the last edition for about 2 years of Wolves against Aston Villa at Molineux, which of course always has a bit of fire in it. And it is a bit of a fiery Midlands derby. It is, of course, Birmingham against Wolverhampton. But the fixture that I probably am looking forward to the most is Leeds United against Manchester City tomorrow. That fixture just screams excitement all the way through. I don't know about you, but for me, that is a fixture that is screaming excitement. It's just screaming at me. I have got a bit of a buzz about that game tomorrow in that good old classic 5:30 slot. And then, of course, we've got Arsenal-Chelsea, which, of course, provided ecstasy for me and Charlie with that Kai Havertz last minute winning goal in the Carabao Cup, which is a 4:30 kickoff on Super Sunday. And the fixtures that are on a mediocre level are tomorrow's Bournemouth against Sunderland game at 12:30 and a 2 o'clock kickoff, which is chosen as Manchester United against Crystal Palace live on Realltom Football on Super Sunday. And I wish I had a sound effect, but ring the bell because there is an attendance alert on the way out. I will be not only attending the Brighton game on Wednesday night, but I will also be staying overnight in Brighton as well. So that is the attendance alert for Brighton against Arsenal. I will be in attendance at the American Express Stadium for Brighton and Hove Albion against Arsenal. Minimum of 4 games is the reason why. Ashik, good afternoon to you, Mr. B. Harry, good afternoon, good evening, I should say. I'm actually not happy with the draw. And there is a stat, it looks good, Charlie. It looks good, but statistically, Arsenal have never in any European competition, including pre-season competitions, have managed to qualify for a next round of a competition of that caliber against a German side when the second leg is at home. So only ever have we qualified against the German side before is if the second leg is away. So that is a bit of an issue because Bayer Leverkusen are a German side and we have never in our history of over 200 years, I think, qualified against the German side when the second leg is at home. And also, I have increasing concern that Arsenal aren't going to get their annual fixture against Real Madrid this year, which will upset me, to be fair, because we do like a good game against Real Madrid, don't we, Charlie? Oh, we like Real Madrid. We do. Barcelona, you can fuck off. But yes, I don't know if Charlie's going to get himself a ticket for the Brighton game and jump in the sea if we fail to win. But if he does, then he will be able to join me there as well. I will be at the American Express Stadium on Wednesday night, and you might, just might, get a little bit of content from other YouTubers with my face in it, because I will have extended time to be able to mingle around the American Express. As I have booked a premium room with a sea view on Brighton's Promenade. Jarrell Kwanzaa, you play for Liverpool, and Liverpool have already played at the Emirates this year. And my fan cam, I quote, was inhumane complacency for that match. Okay, it is 10-2. 8 in the United Kingdom. Let's have a look at your team news. I don't know why Charlie's laughing. And Fraser now as well. But we'll let them laugh as we go through our team news at Molineux, a ground which I personally now fear as an Arsenal fan after that horror show a couple of weeks ago. For Wolves against Aston Villa. And of course, it is going to be Wolves getting relegated. So we won't see this fixture again for a few years. But maybe, will Coventry City be a better team than Wolves? I think personally we're getting a great replacement. Team news. Yeah, sorry about that, Wolves fans, if anybody's in here supporting Wolves. But Coventry will be a brilliant replacement for you. And I can sense it. Monday Night Football will be Birmingham City against Middlesbrough. And that is to make up for the fact I am not here for any match on Wednesday night. You will get your midweek schedule, including the attendance alert at 7:30 on Sunday. It is scheduled and ready to rock and roll. Let's have a look at our league table, where we can delve through what might be at stake for these two teams. Well, Wolverhampton Wanderers, of course, are practically already relegated, but they are in a position where if they get the 3 points, they will definitely surpass Derby County's record. If they get a point today, Wolverhampton Wanderers, they will move on to 11 points, and that will be equal to Derby County's record of relegation. And 3 points, of course, can move them to within 6 points of Burnley and to within 12 points of West Ham and to within 14 points of Forest and safety. Their opponents are Aston Villa, who probably need a bit of a boost with Manchester United being a world-class team under Michael Carrick. Unbeaten, of course, but not quite 5 wins in a row. And obviously Manchester United, if Villa lose here tonight, have the opportunity to beat Crystal Palace and surpass Villa by goal difference, because it is 11 goal difference for Manchester United and 10 for Aston Villa. So that is the danger, and Manchester United are not far behind, and they look like a really, really dangerous animal under Michael Carrick. Just before we get through the team news, I do see 12 comments, so let's get through those 12 comments. Oh, I was not informed of that. I can't do that, unfortunately, due to copyright reasons, but you can watch on Sky Sports Main Event or Sky Sports Premier League. If you are outside of the UK, please contact your local broadcaster for broadcasting details of how you can enjoy Wolves against Aston Villa. Alternatively, you can use a streaming site or a Fire Stick at your own discretion, but please be aware this may be against the law. Galatasaray Arsenal. Oh, no. Galatasaray won't get... I want Real Madrid now. I want to play Real Madrid. We like Madrid. Hala Madrid. Arsenal like Real Madrid. Okay? Everybody else is shit scared of Real Madrid, but not Arsenal. We want to play Real Madrid. Team news. Anyway, Wolves Villa. Come on. It's 7:54. Let's get through to it. And hopefully we'll win 6. I'm begging. I'm absolutely begging for a nice, solid 6-0 win at the Amex next week. I would be over the moon, because I should have got it. We should have had it at Molineux. We didn't. So go get it at Brighton. Because believe me, Brighton, even though they're not as shit as Wolves, can play as shit as Wolves and have lost 7-0 last season, of course, to their opponents this week, Nottingham Forest. Anyways, team news. Jose Sarr begins in goal for Wolves. A back three today of Yerson Mosquera, Santiago Bueno and Totti Gomez. Plays behind a midfield four of Chatshua, Andre Gomez, and Hugo Bueno. Then the front three, John Rickner Bellegarde, Mateus Mane and Adam Armstrong. On the bench is Matt Doherty, Toro Arakadar, who, of course, unfortunately, after missing a penalty at Crystal Palace last Sunday, was the subject of racial discrimination. David Moller-Wolfer, Pedro Lima, Rodrigo Gomez, Sam Johnston, Angel Gomez, then Sahid Olagunjim, and Tom Edozie also on that bench. For Aston Villa, it is Emiliano Martinez in goal, a back four of Matty Cash, Ezri Konsa, Pau Torres, and Luca Dina. Playing behind a midfield which is split into two parts, seeing a defensive two of Amadou Onana and Dougie Luiz. In that defensive midfield, two behind the attacking three of Jadon Sancho, Morgan Rogers, and Emi Buendia. F you for scoring that winning goal against us earlier in the season. I don't like Emi Buendia. And Ollie Watkins up front on the bench is new signing Tammy Abraham, who rescued a point for Villa against Leeds, who I thought were outstanding in that game against Villa last Saturday. Victor Lindelof, Tyrone Mings, Ross Barkley, Ian Martin, Lamar Bogarda, Leon Bailey, Marco Bizot, and Alison Edward. Because I want to see an upset Luke Links, Brighton 0, Arsenal 6. Oh no, I want 7. Do you know what? I want 7. For fuck's sakes. I know that 6 is our favourite scoreline, but fuck that. I want him to feel the pain of 7-0 again. Don't get me wrong, Luke, I like you, but I want you to feel that pain again. It's mad annoying, you know, that I can't rock up to Carrow Road and be that right banter guy. Oh, that was just... You'll all remember it. He was interviewing a young lad. I was sat having a vape next to Jules. And Luke asked the question, we're going to get to Wembley? And I just, under my breath, go, no. And then all of a sudden, drama breaks out. Oh, I love Carrow Road. Memories. Molineux, miserable place. Well, normally a miserable place, but obviously not when the Arsenal did what they did in their visit to Molineux Stadium of Wolverhampton Wanderers a couple of Wednesdays ago. Can Villa reignite the misery of Molineux? And if Wolves fail to win or draw any of their final games this season, they will break Derby County's record and become the worst ever Premier League side to kick a ball in history. So it is crucial that Wolves somewhere, somehow find just 2 points to break that record, to get past that record entirely and keep it Derby County's. 1 point would level it, but if they don't get any, they are going to be there now, the worst side in Premier League history. And when you consider that Sheffield United have played worse than them, arguably, in 2 recent relegations and not broken that record, you would imagine that Wolves would be begging themselves to find a way. Fuck off, Wolverhampton. Sorry, folks, by the way, but that is exactly what the Arsenal fans sung to that stupid song. Except for the fact their owners are selling all the best players. That's hurting the team. And yeah, Ollie Watkins, just looking at him now, I can see him on the pitch. I don't see a man who's had a great season, really, or the last 2 seasons particularly. And I do question the decision of Unai Emery not to start Tammy Abraham today, who had a major impact on the Villa Leeds game last week. An impact which probably robbed Leeds, because I'm not going to be funny with you. Leeds should have won that game. Leeds were outstanding across those 90 minutes. And they have been outstanding since Daniel Farke changed his tactics completely. So big performance for Villa. Can they survive Molineux and get the 3 points to keep Molineux a miserable place? We're off. Seb Hutchins just made an error there. Molineux awaits its first league win of the campaign. I beg your pardon? Sorry, did Wolves not beat West Ham 3-0 this season? Yeah. Check your facts, Seb Hutchinson. I know that you have a lot of facts to read through and you might make a mistake, but come on. They did beat West Ham 3-0, and that does make me happy because I want West Ham relegated with Wolves. In fact, they beat West Ham in the Carabao Cup as well. No, he said league win. Yeah, incorrect. They have had a win at Molineux this year against West Ham, my least favourite team in this division when it comes to outside of Tottenham and Man United. Well, no, I wouldn't say that I'm my least favourite, but I love to bully West Ham fans. You guys know me. I am a bullier of West Ham. I am a bully for West Ham fans. If you need me to bully a West Ham fan, hire me and I'll do it for free if you want me to. I mean, look, 50 quid would be nice to bully West Ham fans good and proper, but I'd do it for free. I am an expert bullier of West Ham United Football Club. Poor free kick, by the way, from Matheus Mane. Got the technique all wrong. Good concert. I think he gets a foul in the back of him by Matheus Mane. Craig Pawson, the referee for this one. And I am... Okay. If you say so. Right. Let's have a drink. Frankie. Bloody stupid water bottle. No, it's not stupid. I just screwed it on too tight. Here's Shatshua. And it was a loose pass. Yeah, this, by the way, people, is thirsty. With a question mark. It is a electrolyte brand of water. And I was offered to have a free trial sample. And I have to say, I'm quite enjoying it. This is blood orange flavour. And yeah, if you do get invited by our email to get that free sample, you will get sent this water bottle and 30 sachets. And the two flavours are wild berry or blood orange. There is an option to be an affiliate for them, but I have not decided to do that yet. We did. Well, hopefully the worst team. I mean, look, it would be funny. It would be funny. Although, I won't lie, I would want Derby County to get that record as well. Like, if it was Southampton who broke that record, I wouldn't have been happy. But with Wolves and Sheffield United, those kind of teams, I'm like, yeah, you can have that. You can do it. You know what I mean? Like, for me, it does actually hurt a little bit when Southampton go down. I don't like it that much because I do like Southampton. So yeah, I wouldn't want them to be the victim of that record. But no, I would say Wolves or West Ham would be an eligible side for me to enjoy breaking that record. Rodgers, Watkins is through on goal. He's got no composure anymore, has he? I agree. I think Wolves will be an FA Cup finalist. And bear in mind, they are going to get relegated, Charlie. But if they win the FA Cup, they are still entitled to play Europa League football, which means that the EFL would be in trouble, really. But hang on though. Would you not like to? You see, they'd lose to Arsenal or Man City. That's the only. But no, I'm going to make a bold call, and Fraser might be a little bit upset by this, but I'm going to make it. Manchester United will win the Premier League title next before Liverpool win any trophy. I'll repeat that for you. Manchester United will win the Premier League before Liverpool win any trophy. Liverpool are that bad, and United are that good under Carrick. He's Russell. Look at him. You forget that they can still win the title this year. You forget they can still win the title this year. If they keep Carrick in charge, Arsenal, Man City are in trouble. Can't lie. I can't lie about it. They keep Carrick in charge, Arsenal and City are in trouble. Yeah, welcome aboard, Kate Jonathan. How are you doing? Good to see you here, and welcome aboard to you both. Sad times. Hopefully, we can upset Brighton with a nice 6-7-0 victory. Yeah, don't. I'm not happy about it. We'll have to organise a pre-season. I'm going to email the club and demand a pre-season friendly between Arsenal and Real Madrid, because Yeah, I think a lot of Arsenal fans will be sad if we can't play Real Madrid this year because well, I think we are the only Premier League side that like Real Madrid as an opponent. And by the way, I'm calling it right now. City are going to lose 5-1 on aggregate. I reckon Real Madrid will maul City and knock them straight out. 2-0 at the Etihad, 3-1 at the Bernabeu, I'm going to say. I'm going to go for a 5-1 aggregate Real Madrid win. And by the way, Newcastle, please, knock Barcelona out. Please, honestly, knock Barcelona out, and I'll be your best. I will be your best. I'm being. Yeah. Look, if you knock Barcelona out, we're in dreamland. Genuinely, that is the one obstacle which I know will potentially get in our way of playing Real Madrid in the final. So, please, Newcastle, knock them out. I will literally be your best friends forever if you just knock Barca out. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, they are. Hala Madrid. Come on, we're all going to be waving our Real Madrid. And when are the fixtures? Have they been scheduled? Oh my God, please tell me they've been scheduled. I will be over the fucking moon if they've been scheduled. Please let me watch it. Please let me. I'm begging you. Let me watch it. Please tell me as well that the fucking. I will be fuming, people, if that blooming Arsenal Everton game has been moved. Hasn't been moved from 2:00 Sunday to 5. Please. In fact, no. Ignore me. We are playing on a Tuesday because I know. Well, no, we are because the Arsenal Everton game's been moved, and I'm happy about it. I don't like 2:00 kickoffs anymore for Arsenal. It's a pain in the backside for fan cams. Right. Matches. Come on, where are they? Come on. PSG, Chelsea. No, they've not been scheduled. Why don't you just frigging schedule them on the draw? Like, why don't you just, do it then? There and then. I need to know if Arsenal are going to be on Amazon Prime Video because I hate TNT Sports. You most certainly can, mate. You most certainly can. You turn claret and blue. Don't you mean white? Liverpool are not a threat. Liverpool cannot win the Premier League title. Manchester United are a bigger threat to Arsenal this season than Liverpool. So if I were you, I'd be turning up in white for Leeds or red and blue for Crystal Palace. You can't back West Ham, mate. I need them relegated. I need that club relegated. I need it. If we ain't going to win the title, West Ham better get relegated. Okay. And I can't see West Ham not go down. Liverpool can beat them 4-0. Please, just let them have that win. Charlie, come on, you know me. Look, once that club is flushed, they ain't coming back ever. They're gone. I'm being respectful. Only because I want West Ham relegated, but still, I want you guys to win that game 4-0. I want you to slap them like you blooming mean it. Thank you. Any other game, Liverpool can lose. But that game, no, 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 no. I need a Liverpool win. I need 3 points on the board for them. I need West Ham beaten, slapped, and bloody bruised. Good on you. That's gonna be a banana skin. And I know that you guys are doing better of recent weeks. However, Everton are quite a good team away from home. And I understand that you guys may feel confident in that fixture, but I would honestly advise you to treat it as a major banana skin because their away form has been unpredictable this season. Just get them gone. Just flush them. Flush them. Flush them. Do I look like I give a toss? Do I look like I give a toss? I couldn't care less about 2 or 3 lousy West Ham fans unsubbing. I am the bully of West Ham United Football Club, and I want them flushed, relegated, bruised, battered, injured, broken, slapped, all that stuff. Every word that refers to an injury, I want West Ham fans to feel. No, I just want them gone. Of the Conference League. The Conference League. Ooh, we've won the Conference League. Oh, wow. You're getting flushed. They're getting flushed. Flush them down the... No. Oh, no, 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 no. 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 No, I said if Leicester get relegated to League One, I will have a party. Not Forest. Oh, don't. No. No, no, no. Vitor Pereira. I can't. No, no. No, 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 no. Just no. Oh, mate, that club is fucking soulless, I swear. I'm sorry, but their fans are awful. The ground is shit. That club is boring. Get them down to League One and get them out of my sight. I swear to you, Leicester City Football Club has genuinely no soul. It is just a graveyard, really. It's one of the weirdest cities in the UK with just an absolute graveyard of a football club in the middle of it. The rugby club is more exciting than the football club. Leicester Tigers. And they're going down to League One. Way! You guys know what I want. Arsenal to win the league, obviously. I'm not confident of it. But on the main, West Ham United and Leicester City relegated to League One and the EFL Championship. And I want Middlesbrough, Coventry, and Hull City or Birmingham City in the Premier League next season. If all of those things happen, I will be happy, 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 happy. And I will be joyful. And like I say, Leicester City get relegated, we're having a party. Because that club deserves to be relegated down as far as the National League, out of sight of the Premier League forever and ever and ever. I hate Tottenham a lot because obviously they're our arch rivals. But as much as Tottenham are our arch rivals, there are just some really shit clubs, in this country which need bullying and need flushing fast and far away from the Premier League, because it's West Ham United, it's Leicester City, it's those types of club which are making this league utterly disgusting, boring, unwatchable, and shit. Like I've told you, and I'll tell you a million times, Coventry City and Middlesbrough and one of Brum or Hull will have a huge impact on the Premier League next season in a really positive way. I swear to God, you get all of those three clubs, well, all of those two clubs and one of Birmingham or Hull, and you've got an amazing Premier League next year. One of the best Premier Leagues you'll ever see. I don't want it. As an Arsenal fan, I would be missing the North London derby. Look, it would be funny if they went down, but let's face it as it is. It's 6 points each season at the minute, and the North London derby just would not be a fixture that I would be willing to give up. So, whilst it'd be funny for them to go down, we would lose the North London derby, and so I would not be. Why? You want to support a literal graveyard. And no, a graveyard, because, oh, hang on a minute, yeah. Don't forget about that helicopter crash. A graveyard. Arsenal are a bigger club than Liverpool. And that's all I'm going to say. In fact, the only club in the Premier League that isn't bigger than Arsenal is Manchester United. Sorry, that is bigger than Arsenal. Not isn't, is. All-time Premier League table tells you all you need to know. And at some point, we will be top of that table. Hopefully. Shaking up my drink. My agua. Blood orange. Not much is happening in this game, by the way. I agree. Just a shit Everton. Just a shit Everton. Just a shit Everton. That's it now. I'm never getting this bottle out again. Now, like I say, this is just my my thirsty, my water, my pink water. They're not. And Liverpool cannot win the Premier League. Yeah, it's funny, you know, because Liverpool are talking like they're the biggest club in the world, when yet, oh, hang on a minute, you can't win the league, but United can. And by the way, look, I would want Arsenal to win the league, but I am going to absolutely relish the fact that it is mathematically impossible for Liverpool to win the Premier League, but United still can. You cannot. You cannot. Oh, it's impossible. It's impossible. But Manchester United can. They can't. It's impossible. I've crunched the numbers, buddy. It's impossible. And that 3 points is the difference between you and the Premier League title. You can't win it. United can. Yep. I've crunched the numbers, buddy. I've crunched the numbers. You can finish above United, but you can't win the title. You can finish above them, but you can't win the title. They can win the title, you can't. It is mathematically impossible for Liverpool to win the Premier League title this season. And anyway, like I say, the next trophy between United and Liverpool will be United's. Michael Carrick is working wonders, mate. I'm scared of them under Michael Carrick. Fucking hellfire. They played like prime Barca at our fucking ground. Whew. Seriously, Arsenal and Man City need to be careful. Because for as long as Michael Carrick's in charge there, dearie, dearie me. I've learnt enough to know that they're going to go unbeaten for the rest of the season under Michael Carrick. Because he's a literal genius. Mate, that's the first time we've been outplayed and beaten at our own ground in years. Like, they completely outplayed us. Like, when teams win at the Emirates or draw at the Emirates, they normally scam it, park the bus, get a goal or something like that. No. They outplayed us. They completely outplayed us. And that hasn't happened before. Not even City could outplay us. And don't give me all this. The 1-1 draw, they dominated. Yeah, they put in park the bus, mate. No. United didn't do none of that parking the bus. They outplayed us. Trust me, they are better than Liverpool, and they are a serious threat to Arsenal and City. No, I don't. But I like them more than Liverpool. And I love the fact that Liverpool... You do realise I'm going to keep roasting this situation for as long as it goes on. I don't care. For as long as it goes on. Ugh. Are they above you? Yes. Are they to within 3 points of Aston Villa? Yes. How many points? They're only a couple of points behind Man City. The likelihood is they're going to finish top 3. Whilst you're going to finish 7th. You will finish 7th. And you will be in the Europa League next year. They will finish 3rd. You will finish 7th. Okay. Well, they're still... They can still win the title this year, Fraser. If you are in with a shout for a Premier League title, then you are clearly having a good season. Especially when you've not been in a shout for a Premier League title in years. And okay, I know they finished 2nd a couple of years ago against Man City. Well, 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, whatever it was. There was a season where they finished 2nd. Not the point. They are better than you. And like I say, under Michael Carrick and under Michael Carrick only, they are the Sharks who are coming after Arsenal and Man City. Yes, Ashik, Man City are coming after Arsenal. But United are chasing us too. Both of us. That was under Ruben Amorim. And by the way, they're gonna do the league double over Liverpool this season. Way! Man United are gonna do the league double over Liverpool this year. Stuff that one down your throats. And don't tell me, no, they won't. Are you kidding me? They won't bottle the opportunity to league double you guys. Are you mad? They won at Anfield. Of course they're not going to bottle the opportunity to league double you this year. And they bloody deserve to win at Anfield as well. They've been outplaying you at Anfield for years. That result was so coming. Do I look like I give a shit? A club that wants their manager sacked is laughing at us because we couldn't beat them when, oh, hang on a minute. I'm not being delusional. I'm being factual, mate. I'm being factual. Factual in the fact Liverpool cannot win the Premier League title this season. Manchester United can. Job done. Wolves the last of Villa nil, half hour on the clock. Okay, and we understand that. Arsenal fans are not happy. Most certainly myself. Our manager can't win trophies. But probably the worst defending champions ever. The drop-off from, wee, we've won the title, yay, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo, to, it's hilarious, buddy. Oh, wow. Oh, the slot's amazing. Oh, wow. Oh, we love you, Anna. Woo. Oh, mate. Anna slot's amazing. I don't care that Jurgen Klopp's gone anymore. Excuse my attempts, by the way, to a Scouse accent. It's awful. I don't love Arteta. I fucking hate the guy. And if I was illegally, if there was a law that said every human being has the right to murder one person in their lifetime and one person only, I would murder him. No, it's too expensive. I'm going to the seaside, Sussex by the sea, to see my friends at Brighton. To be fair, I mean, it was almost inevitable, really, that I was going to attend that fixture. I just have too many good connections with that club. I have too many good connections with Brighton to not go to that game. You might see me on AFTV. You might. Do you know what, then? I would rather go and visit new grounds than pay. I mean, look, let's just put it as it is. That Wolves game, that Wembley game is about 4 away games for me, really, roughly. And, well, quite frankly, Brighton away is going to be my 4th away game of the year. How about you mind your own business and let me and Charlie deal with who we're dealing with? We are an expensive club. Okay. And me and Charlie, in our own time, will find somebody who is suitable if we feel the need to. But it is also a case of trust. And quite frankly, if I see cheap prices, such as £20 or £40 or £60 or £80, yeah, I'm a little bit concerned. Because, oh, hang on a minute, yeah, they might be scamming me. Precisely that. I made a mistake. Yeah, I know. I regret it. I regret that mistake dearly. Trust me, Phrase, I do. I do. Because it was one of the worst games to be scammed on ever in the end. And that came after me winning a ticket to Real Madrid, the Real Madrid game in the ballot, and not utilising it. I know. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. But I won a ticket through the ballot for the Real Madrid game at home, and I did not utilise it. I sold it. Yeah, there was some regrets last year. It was about the same price, if not cheap. If it was cheaper, actually. Ignore it was cheaper because it was the Carabao Cup. Bristol scored. They will get through the scores, all of them at half time. Oh, and again, by the way, Phrase, just on the dealer thing, my dealer doesn't set the prices because he's not a dealer, he's a sourcer. He's a middleman. He finds the tickets for me, saving me a bunch of hassle. Because we get double the allocation that we normally would. We had an entire stand all to ourselves, upper tier and lower tier. That is why. The allocation was like 6k. Well, it wasn't, because the Premier League game was more, but the Carabao Cup game was less. It's all based on demand, the allocation. Why? I'm just I still think that the games I've paid for are probably going to be better than doing the Carabao Cup final this year. I love that competition, and it is why that I've got the Carabao Cup logo on my side screen at the minute, conveniently. But if you were in the ground, you would have cried. It was a awful match. And that goal just turned complete tenseness and beggingness into uncontrollable ecstasy. You don't realise what it was like for the fans in that ground to watch that game. For you guys at home, ball fest. Oh, it's rubbish. It's 0-0. For us, woo, woo, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. That was what it was like. Darren England, mate. Yeah, I'm not being funny. I would prefer Chris Kavanagh. I'm not saying I hate Darren England, but my word, the Premier League are corrupt. Just put me in charge of everything. Put me in charge of allocating the refs. Put me in charge of the fixture. Please, let me... I will take one of those roles. Give me the responsibility of either appointing refs or scheduling fixtures, because I will get it right. This is boring. Yeah, well, at some point, me and Charlie will get that experience. To be fair, I mean, I'm not being funny, James, but I would expect it to be on during the World Cup. If not, I'd be banging on that door of Sky saying, where the hell's Super 6? It would be an utter disgrace for them not to put Super 6 on during the World Cup. He's not my favourite manager ever. And I want him sacked for the reason that we are bottlers. And more. And more. I'm not hiding it. I'm not hiding it. If I were hiding it, you'd be able to tell. Trust me. You don't see the side of me that comes out when I'm at the ground. If we lose to Chelsea, you'll find out my true opinions on Mikel Arteta. If we draw that game, even. There'll always be fan cams. I show anger when needed. And I state my opinions when needed. Where applicable, I will state my opinions on that scumbag. And the only thing keeping me quiet about our scumbag manager is the fucking scumbag captain named Martin Odegaard, the worst captain in the history of football. Not just the history of Arsenal, the history of the entire football. Out of every football player in the world to play a kick of football, even perhaps Fraser's nan playing football with him when he was a teenager or when he was a kid. Out of everybody who's kicked a football, that guy is the worst captain on this frigging planet. The worst. The worst. That captain is the only reason I'm not as punch at Arteta. Because that captain is awful. And he is a disgrace. More so than Mikel Arteta right now. But when he goes, and believe you me, he better go, it'll be all on Arteta. We're into a minimum of 1 minute at a time. Free kick from Wolves. Floated in, and free kick is awarded to Aston Villa for a foul on Victor Lindelof, is it? No. He's not on the pitch. I don't know who that is. Pau Torres. Oh, shit. I've just been deleted my half-time banner when I need it. Yerson Mosquera received his 9th yellow card of the season. And this is very boring. Half-time, Ballfest at Molineux. And the half-time score, Wolves 0, Villa 0. And I'm going to go for a quick loo break. When we come back, half-time analysis and chit-chat. The half-time score at Molineux is Wolves 0, Aston Villa 0. 2 minutes, and we'll be back on your screens for the half-time period as we approach the second half of this Premier League clash. Half-time score, Wolves 0, Villa 0. We are back after a very quick break, and the half-time score at Molineux is Wolves 0, Aston Villa 0. In the first half, they didn't really entertain. Of course, you get some clips shortly from the Sky pundits and some in-depth analysis by them to give me a bit more of a view of that first half. But half-time score is 0-0. In a fixture that hasn't really been entertaining so far. Let's head over to SofaScore, where we can have a little look and a deep delve into what is going on tonight. In the Serie A, 7:45 kickoff, it's Parma 0, Cagliari 0. In La Liga, at 8 o'clock kickoff, it's Levante 0, Alaves 0. Bundesliga, German Bundesliga, Augsburg leading Köln 1-0, 7:30 kickoff. And Rodrigo Ribera with that goal for Augsburg. Strasbourg leading Lens by 1 goal to 7:45 kickoff. Goal from Joaquin Panichelli. EFL Championship is Bristol City 1, Watford 1. Goal scored by Scott Twine to equalise for Bristol after Luca Keremgaard got the opener for Watford. Half-time score is 1-1. League 2 action sees Harrogate Cheltenham, where it's 1-0 to Cheltenham. Isaac Hutchinson with that goal on 46 minutes to have Cheltenham in the lead against Harrogate Town. And current score 1-0 to Harrogate. No, Wolves are the home side. And when I do make a Premier League overlay, I do use the colours of the home team. And only in the Premier League do we use the colours of the home team for the overlay. If it is the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Champions League, or any of that kind of competition, we do, of course, use the colours of that competition. But since this is the Premier League, and it is a domestic league in England, we do use the club colours of the home team. So, for example, next week, in fact, no, next week is actually the Premier League as well. So, no, ignore. I knew that was coming. We'll see. So I'm going to say, we'll see. I mean, it doesn't affect our unbeaten run at Stamford Bridge. We need the 3 points, though, and I will be fuming if we don't win. To be fair, I'll be fuming if we don't. I'll be fuming if we don't win. All truth be said, I'll be fuming if we don't win. And Ricky, I'll keep telling you this. You can have him. You can have Mikel Arteta. You are entitled to grab him. Please go break into the Arsenal training ground, grab him by the neck, rip up his Arsenal contract, and get him away. I will let you do that. Let go. Go to the training ground. Go and grab him. Take him. He is yours. Nice one. Funny that. No, Ricky, seriously, you are more than welcome to just go into the training ground, grab Arteta, and take him with you to Stamford Bridge and make him sign the contract. Hold him hostage for all I care. Just get him out of my club. Because I swear to God, I mean, look, I'm not being funny. Leeds beat City tomorrow. Guaranteed we'll drop points on Sunday. Because that's the way we do things. We bottle it every time there's an opportunity to go, see you later, City. Every time they drop points before we play, we drop points. But I'm not going to care about the Arsenal game until Sunday. Because, quite frankly, tomorrow should be a brilliant game of football. A brilliant game of no. Liam Rosinia is not fit to manage Arsenal Football Club, so it will be a one-way deal. But like I say, you can grab Arteta, you can make him sign that contract at Stamford Bridge, and we will recruit our own manager. But no. No to Liam Rosinia. Absolutely not. No, I've told you already who my favourite guy to be the manager of Arsenal, Diego Simeone. Simeone. We're waiting for you, Simeone. Come on, Diego. Just get here and sign that contract already. We want Simeone, or we want Simeone. Who? Liam Rosinia? No. Absolutely not. He looks like a school PE teacher. He acts like a school PE teacher. He talks like a school PE teacher. And his management skills are about as good as a school PE teacher. Just none. Like I say, Simeone is the right man for... Simeone is the guy for Arsenal. If this club are going to hire correctly, you go get Simeone. Simeone does, yeah, I agree. Not Liam Rossenior. Or Rosinio. Rosy cheeks, but shit management skills. Sparkly specs, but no management skills. I'll keep going on. Offer him 100 million quid. Offer him 100 million quid. That'll get him out of Atleti. Believe me, any manager would leave a club for money. Maybe not Jurgen Klopp, but trust me, Simeone. Really? Simeone. We want him. We want him. So you mean to tell me that he wouldn't want to have 100 million quid to retire happily and be filthy rich? He's the guy for Arsenal. As the National Lottery call it with their game that they have on a Monday and a Thursday, set for life he'd be. The guy's got a brain for not going to Saudi. He knows that it'll be the end of his career. He knows that it is not a place to go. You go to Saudi, you're ending your career. But for Arsenal, we are the pride of North London, the pride of London. We are a historic club, and we are not in Saudi Arabia. I agree. He is a League Two manager. We'll see. Diego, come on. Out you come. Come on. Come on, Diego. Like I say, you can have him. You can have him. You can have Mikel Arteta. I'm not going to argue about it. Any club in the world can come and take him. Please, just drag him out. Yeah, take him. Put him in handcuffs. Do anything you want to him. Get him gone. Arrest him. Do whatever you want. Take him. And torture him until he signs the contract. Not sure about that. I mean, yeah, we are good at set pieces, but I think we scored 3 or 4 open play goals on Sunday against Tottenham. Well, Chelsea wants him. Ricky wants him. I don't care where he goes, though. I do not care. As long as that guy's out of my club, I don't care. Second, I was about to get back underway. Okay, Spurs are not great this season. Yep, I accept that. But still, no matter how shit a team is, it is about how Arsenal perform and not how Tottenham perform or how our opposition performs. Yep. Thanks for that reminder. Anyway, second half, here we go. We aren't watching Tottenham. Are we watching Tottenham? No. No. We're not watching Tottenham. No. No, they're playing Fulham. Okay. And we are bottle jobs. I've already crossed that path. I've already screamed and shouted. Come back to me at the end of the season when I do my when I do my final evaluation of the season. That game will be a big chunk of it. Chelsea on Sunday and Brighton away on Wednesday. Probably my last Premier League away game of the season. Because, look, just here we go. And I could not deliver. I am sorry. Here we go. Scared to answer. When I attend the game, you do not expect a fan cam. A fan cam is delivered if I can deliver it. I couldn't. I mean, okay, you probably will get one from the Brighton game because I've got a hotel. And I'm going to be able to get that privacy. And for the Newcastle one, that train was empty. And that's why I just quickly did, yeah. Anyways, onto the game. The train will be rammed, buddy. The train will be rammed. getting out of the American Express Stadium. Every buen dia. Lucadinha. Villa winning the ball back. Rodgers. Sancho. Cashes ball in towards Watkins, who was not going to get the end of it. Mosquera's going to do a long throw for Wolves. Victor Gyökeres. João Pedro's a good player, and I'm not denying that. But Victor Gyökeres. Ollie Watkins has been trashed the last 2 seasons. Victor Gyökeres. Victor Gyökeres. Victor Gyökeres. Victor Gyökeres. Harry Kane has not been as good as he was a few years ago. And okay, he might be good in the German league for Bayern, but it's the German league. For me, Victor Gyökeres. Dembele is a top player, but I think that Victor Gyökeres is the better player all round. Victor Gyökeres. Victor Gyökeres. Victor Gyökeres. Victor Gyökeres. Erling Haaland. I was waiting for you to say Mbappe or Haaland. And by the way, Mbappe or Haaland, Mbappe. always Mbappe for me. No. No, and you're exactly right. I think Mbappe is better though. Mbappe offers more as an all-round player, and I do think he's got a better technique. But Haaland is a great striker. Yes, if you want somebody to put the ball in the back of the net, Erling Haaland is that guy. You what? Haaland at number 9 is one of the best, yes, but I still think that Kylian Mbappe is better for me, personally. All right, bass speaker, okay. Oh, God. Chance for Wolves. There's a man free who's not been fed the ball. Harry Kane has become overweight and not very good. A couple of years ago, in a Tottenham shirt, he was a good player. But now, not for me. And Victor Gyökeres is a good striker. He is. It's just taking him time to fit in with Arsenal. But he'll get there, and he is getting there. He showed us exactly the striker he can be. And one of his best performances on Sunday. In a big game. Victor Gyökeres will get there. Oh, Arsenal tickets. I don't think it's been a good match. I think it's been boring. Tesco meal deal. Brighton away. But like I say, really, it's none of your business what I pay for the Arsenal away games. Really, I'm not gonna lie about it. You can all say you're paying too much. I don't care. Okay, and I ain't waiting 20 years to go to an away game. Life's too short. In 20 years, I'll be 40. And that's what the season ticket waiting list is looking like. It's the resale prices. Mane's free kick, flat one. Yeah, but again, it's none of your business, really, to be fair, what I pay for the Arsenal games. I'm not going to lie about it. I support my club. And again, it's not as if I go to every game. And at least I'm doing it the right way, instead of sitting in a home end, being sat quiet. I'm paying the money to be able to be with my own fans. The fans of my club. Because I can't get a season ticket yet. Believe me, if I could get a season ticket now, great. But I can't. For me, I have to forget the price and just enjoy the occasion. And trust me, when you start wanting to go to Liverpool away games, you'll experience the exact same thing. You all sit there thinking, oh, hang on a minute, he's paying too much for that. Yeah, you try getting Liverpool away tickets, you'll be exactly in the same position. Trust me. You want to go to Liverpool away games, you'll be paying similar money, mate. It's the way it works when you support a popular football club. Demand is high. Here's Shatshua. Flat one, and it's going to be like, oh, chance goal. And Andre Gomez with the goal. Or was it João Gomez? One or the other. Gomez anyway. A big goal for Wolves. And Villa have not been good enough. And Wolves are taking their chance. And in the Midlands derby, it's Wolves 1, Aston Villa 0. Keeps on running. Bang. It is an emphatic finish. It's a first time hit. Armstrong's layoff. In off the bar. "29 minutes for Aston Villa to rescue this situation. It is, sorry, João Gomez, the Brazilian, not Andre Gomez with the goal. 1-0 to Wolves. Bueno. Yes, Mosquera. Oh, ball over the top. And Mateus Mane Martinez is out. It's gone out of the box. It's gone out of the box. Now, he can hold the ball outside the box, but it's about the first touch. Well, I say that. He has to have his foot, I believe, on the line of the 18-yard box in order to be able to not commit a foul. Well, dog son is what it would be. It'd be a red card. That's a foul on Contra, I believe. Referee stopped it, Craig Pawson. Well, they have collected 19 points from losing positions this season, Villa. And a response is required. Emi Buendia. Lucadilla. And Pau Torres with 26 minutes to go. Rogers, went down. I don't think there was infringement, but I might be wrong. Mane should win the throw there. He does. Totti wins the ball. The zoomed in angle. And Rogers, went down, but did not appeal. That is off Dino. It will be a throw. Flicked on. And Mane, could he get on the end of it? Mosquera, that's off. No, it's not. He didn't hit Pau Torres. That was the optical illusion. But it is Wolves providing the forward momentum at the minute. Villa struggling to find a reply. Leon Bailey. Watkins and... No, it's not a foul. Win the ball correctly. Bellegarde. Picked off by Pau Torres. And yes, the right call for no foul. Buendia, he stumbles, and that's a free kick. Ross Barkley, Lucadinha, winning the free kick, stood over the free kick for Aston Villa. Floated and Cash, Bailey. Not got a lot of space to manoeuvre. Plays it onto Matty Cash. At the byline, he plays in the cross, and it was going out of play. So I think keeps it in. Not sure. It doesn't deflect off João Gomez. And yeah, so keeps the ball from going out of play. I mean, that's the angle I see it anyway. It could have briefly gone out in the air, but I'm almost sure that for a ball to go out of play, it has to cross the actual line on the pitch, not in the air. Communications for Craig Pawson. And there is now a delay. So the match will be paused here as Craig Pawson is to receive technical help as his communication systems have failed. And hopefully this doesn't take long. There's the goal again from João Gomez. It's first goal in a year. Changes for Aston Villa. Emi Buendia and Lucadinha replaced by Tammy Abraham and Ian Martin. Ooh, Tammy Abraham's got 6 goals against Wolves. That will be largely at Chelsea, I imagine. And that's his favourite opponents that Sky have just listed. We still don't have Craig Pawson on the field of play. And the delay continues, and the wait for the restart continues. Unai Emery looks a bit wet, doesn't he? Here comes Craig Pawson, so we should be getting back underway any minute. And yeah, communication is a must because of VAR and all that. And it is a rainy one. Roughly about a 5-minute delay. will be added on at the end of the game. I think one of the liners was keeping an eye on the stoppage, to be fair. Tackle by Chat Stewart. Bellegarde's searching ball is intercepted by Villa. A searching Villa who have 18 minutes plus at least 5 at the end of the game to rescue. Bailey's shot blocked. Abraham's shot blocked. Comes to Cash in a tussle with Bueno. That came off Bueno. No, it didn't come off Bueno. He celebrated it. Emery not looking too happy and understandable when Wolves take about a minute to get the ball back in play. They receive a front. But they're good at time waste. That's a tug by Bailey. Yellow card. Surely's coming out from Craig Pawson. It is. Into the book goes Leon Bailey. There's a little tug on the arm first, which knocks Bueno off balance. And then I think there's another tug on the shirt and maybe an arm in the face as well. Yeah, it's all there, yellow. His first of the season, though, so not too much infringement from Leon Bailey over the course of this season. Well, that's a flick on by Mosquera. It's just a bit too heavy, but it could have been a real chance there for Wolves to get a second. And probably the way Villa have been playing, wrap this game up. Here's Matty Cash. Ian Martson. Ross Barkley. Leon Bailey. They should, but I'm not sure. The form hasn't been great, and it deflects. And Barkley into Martson. Couldn't quite dig out the finish, but saved by Sarr. The ball cleared as far as Conser. Gets the ball to Cash. Be a great time for Villa to score. Cash's pass blocked and intercepted. Nice ball down the line. Hugo Bueno's got Tammy Abraham behind him. Has he got the out ball? Tries his best to protect it. I think the last touch comes off him out for a throw to Villa in the end. Big save to deny Ian Martson, who digs out that shot well. Jose Sarr, big save. Straight at him, but still big save. Is it 2-1 Watford, is it? Okay. We'll go through the final scores when we're finished with this game. Wolves trying to surge forward. Oh, that would have been a great ball, but just intercepted there. Shatshua making the run, and it was a 1-2 as well. And on the counter is Morgan Rogers down the left. Trying to do a dummy. Can he get past Mosquera? He just about barred across the byline and right across the face of goal, but there was no opportunity for Tammy Abraham to get there on the end of it. And Wolves clear it again. They're going to keep it in. João Gomez, the goal scorer. And it's not a great ball, but there is space. There is an opportunity for Mateus Mane to play it onto the latecomer Shatshua. Crosses looped in. Not the best. Morgan Rogers trying to get Villa on their way. Tammy Abraham trying to find a way through. Can't at the minute. Does get it to Rogers. It's a great ball. There's Marston on the overlap and deflected shot from Morgan Rogers. I think he should have played the overlap personally. I do think that sometimes ignoring overlaps can really come back to bite you in games. And I think Morgan Rogers should have played his overlap. Barkley slides a sneaky one through. Has Bailey got the composure? Bailey's got support in the middle. But there's so many Wolves bodies back trying to tackle him. And losing the ball was inevitable for Leon Bailey in the end. João Gomez does get a challenge from behind, wins the free kick. Ouch. Yeah, but it's still... Nah. I mean, we have never progressed against German opposition when playing the second leg at home. We've never progressed against German opposition in any European competition when playing the second leg at home, which is a concern. I think all of our second legs are at home anyway now, because of us finishing top of the league phase and balling from Shatshua. Or might fall to, could still fall. Mateus Mane. I think if that was Arakadar, it's in the back of the net. Probably Wolves' best player when it comes to attacking sense. Tola Arakadar. A very good player who's come through the youths and a rising star. But when you're playing in a team that's not quite performing and hitting those numbers, it's difficult. I get it, but I have to take that stat seriously, because again, Arsenal have never ever progressed in a European competition when playing a German opposition at home in the second leg. Rogers. Too many Wolves bodies back. Had no space to manoeuvre. And Andre winning the free kick of Tammy Abraham. Yeah, PSG, I mean, to be fair, it's not that scary for you guys. I mean, come on, you've got to remember you beat them in the Club World Cup final. You beat them when they were literally unstoppable on all floors. So, confidence has to be taken from that. True. Wait, Liam Rosinier isn't bald. He's got hair. I mean, if Liam Rosinier is bald, that's new information to me. What I do know is that he appeared to not have his glasses on at the final whistle. I mean, I don't know where they went, but at the Emirates final whistle, that Carabao Cup game, there was no specs on him. First time I've seen that guy not wearing his specs. Didn't even have him in his pocket, I don't think. Yeah. I was sat there wondering where have his specs gone, mate? Where, did he put contact lenses in or something? Removing the specs to try it as a good look thing. Corner to the back post, poor header. Bamadou and Arnott. I've got to say though, if he's put contact lenses in mid-game as a good look thing, a bit embarrassing. Come on, Villa. Are you gonna get a goal? I keep telling you, Rick, you can take him. Get yourself a gang together, kidnap him, and take him to Chelsea. Hold him hostage until he signs the contract. It's as simple as that. You might get sent to prison for it, but believe me, it'll be worth it. Yeah, and by the way, you probably would need to hold him hostage because Mikel Arteta is a smart man. He is just not a very good manager. But he knows what he's doing. And he knows exactly how to swindle people with his words. But he's not. But he's not. And quite frankly, I don't give a stuff what the legends say. I say, get the fuck out of my club now. Go. And if the board won't sack him, then sack the board. Well, Villa have been shy. And Wolves have grown confidence in the game, which is why you put them away in the first half. They've practically had 3 points handed to them tonight. Okay, been a few scares for them, but really, 3 points on a plate for Wolves here. Villa have been god-awful. They've played not bad, but nowhere near to the level they need to be winning this game. They've played okay, but not to the level to win the game. Not to the level to beat Wolves. If I'm honest with you, they don't look like they're going to score, and I don't think they will. I'm not being funny, but that first half was drier than a wet wipe left out of the packet. And if you don't know what I mean, baby wipes, wet wipes, yeah, them things get bloody dry when they're out of the packet. Oh, João Gomez had a hit, looking for a brace for himself. 7 more minutes to play. 7 minutes for Aston Villa and 7 minutes for Wolves. Unai Emery not happy with the 7 minutes added on. And, I mean, look, let's crunch the numbers here. Let's just crunch the numbers. Substitutions and that. Let's see, you've had 1, 2, so that's a minute. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes. So 4 minutes in stoppages have been added on for substitutions only. Basically, so it's, 4 minutes for all the substitutions, but nothing else has been added on. And then you've had about 3 minutes for Craig Pawson's going off the pitch. Potentially. But yeah, technically 3.5 minutes for substitutions, but you round to the nearest minute. So it's 4 minutes. It's 30 seconds per substitution stoppage time. Doesn't matter if it takes 2 seconds. You add on 30 seconds per sub. So yeah, I can understand the frustration, and probably there should be more. Because there's been a few times where Wolves have taken a lot of time to get a throw-in out or something like that. And I personally think it was more than 3 minutes that Craig Pawson was on down the tunnel. Adam Armstrong is going off with the assist to what could be the winning goal from João Gomez. And another Gomez onto the pitch. Rodrigo Gomez joining João Gomez and Totti Gomez. So it's Mane. Can't get the beat of Cash. I'm liking this high press that Wolves are doing. Properly pressing high. Not the best of dispatches from Martinez. Just about reach yeah, there's a lot of I think they've got 4 or 5 Gomez's, haven't they? Just evaded Rodrigo Gomez. Had he got to the ball, that was a straight pass for Arakadar. Tolo Arakadar, a man who did miss a penalty last week at Selhurst Park. Unfortunately, as well, he, as I found out in Sky's coverage of this match at 7:30, was unfortunately the subject of racial discrimination last week for that missed penalty. So it would be nice for him to get a goal to boost his confidence. Yeah, it's just the sad reality of some fans, unfortunately, because I mean, if it were I don't know, Jorgen Strand Larsen still in a Wolves shirt or for Palace missing the penalty, well, he wouldn't have got that kind of abuse, would he? Oh, Wolves are. It could be a banana skin. Could be a banana skin. We'll be live for it as well on Tuesday. Is it? Is it Tuesday? If it's Tuesday, we're live for it. Yeah, we'll be here for it then. Yeah, I should. Well, yeah, I need to pack my. Well, I've got a really small suitcase, just a cube that I can take. Martin should be the equaliser off the line by Mosquera, was it? Rogers, side netting. They do win a corner, and it is Jose Mosquera with a vital block off the line, the long throw, causing a problem. The ball is bobbling and bouncing. Martin's shot took a deflection, reaches Abraham, and Amadou Onana had one as well. Nothing. We're not doing on Friday. Oh, you're playing on Friday. In goes the cut. Ball in by Rogers. Mane. Oh, this is going to be a goal. Surely it's a goal. No, could fall to Martin. And Molyneux erupts. It's a Molyneux joy for once. Villa have not turned up. And Wolves punish yet another side who come to Molyneux expecting an easy road and undelivering on their performance. Well, both Arsenal and Aston Villa have learned you can't just sit and be complacent at Molyneux. Yes, it's easy to beat them at Molyneux, but don't perform like they're a League One team. It is simply a punishment for Aston Villa for a poor performance, maybe a complacent performance, but simply not enough displayed by Aston Villa in this game. And it is a swivel finish to wrap up a Wolves victory, which puts them past the Derby County record of 11 points, on to 13 points, and the result is nowhere near in doubt anymore. With 98 and 39 on the clock, 2-0 is enough for a win. And it's a huge 3 points. The second half delivered. And Wolves punish a side again for showing up to their ground and not giving enough in their performance. Yes, it is easy to win at Molyneux, but both Arsenal and Villa have learned you can't just sit there and underperform. If you do, you'll get punished. Final score, and rightly so based on the two performances, is Wolves 2, Aston Villa 0. And this is going to be the last edition of this rivalry for a couple of years, because Wolverhampton Wanderers will get relegated on the Premier League. But a huge win to sign off on this fixture until it comes back in a year or two. The final score at Molyneux once more tonight is Wolverhampton Wanderers 2, Aston Villa 0. And tomorrow night, it is another very exciting game, which comes at 5:15. Leeds United against Manchester City. Arguably the big headliner of the weekend, although Arsenal-Chelsea gets the headline spot at 4:30 on Sunday. But two big games equal to each other in their own ways. Leeds City is tomorrow, though. And that is the second stream of the day. Our first stream of tomorrow will be Bournemouth against Sunderland at 12:15 for the 12:30 kickoff. But we are really looking forward to our viewing of Elland Road, as it is Manchester City who visit Elland Road for what should be an absolutely mouth-watering game. Take care and have a good night. We'll see you all at 12:15 tomorrow for Bournemouth against Sunderland. Bye-bye.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. around, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.